Yes, my dear students, in this session I will explain you how current can flow through a metal or conductor, and also will explain the concept of what drift velocity. In general, let us analyze what makes a current to flow through the metals or conductors. At the same time, we'll discuss about the concept called what? Drift velocity of free electrons in a conductor. Next heading is drift velocity. Very important concept it is. Drift velocity of what? Drift velocity of free electrons. You know very well, each material, each particle, when it is in the state of motion, it can have some velocity. Here also we are talking about the velocity of free electrons in a conductor, and that velocity will term it as a drift velocity. Let us analyze, denoted by the symbol Vd. Okay. Let me take a conductor or metallic wire. Let me take a piece of metallic wire or metal. Okay. Say for example copper. Let me take a copper wire here or copper piece of copper. When you consider piece of copper, as I said, copper is a metal. In metals, there will be rich number of what? Free electrons. In metals, there will be rich number of what? Free electrons. And one more thing, these free electrons, when flow through a what? Metal, they can produce what? Current or electricity. Okay. If you consider the copper, number of free electrons per unit volume of any material. Number of free electrons per unit volume of any material, we'll call it as a free electron density. Concentrate here. What is free electron density? Free electron density, generally denoted by N here. Free electron density of metal. What is free electron density of a metal? Number of free electrons per unit volume. Per unit volume nalli ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಫ್ರೀ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಇನ್ ಕಾಪರ್ approximately there exist a 10 to the power 28 electrons per unit volume. If you consider unit volume of a copper piece, there exist how many electrons? 10 to the power 28 free electrons are existing. That's what the copper is said to be have a rich number of what? Free electrons. That's what the copper is considered as a good conductor of what? Electricity. Okay now. Then, so we already got the information about what? Free electron density. My question is, when the copper consisting of these many number of free electrons, or there exist a number of free electrons in any metals, what happens to these electrons in the ordinary condition? Room temperature nalli ee electron the sthiti enirabodu? What may be a condition of these free electrons at the room temperature? Either they are in the state of rest. If they are moving, with what speed they are moving, in which direction they are moving. Very interestingly, I will tell you, in a room temperature, each electrons are moving with a speed of around 10 to the power 5 meter per second. Whatever the free electrons we have in a metal, these free electrons are not in the state of rest, because already these electrons have which energy? Thermal energy. Due to thermal energy, these free electrons in any metal, they are not in the state of rest. And approximate or average velocity, with which free electrons in a what? Metal are moving is around 10 to the power 5 meter per second. Means it's not a ordinary speed. Confirmation is at ordinary room temperature, if you take a piece of copper, inside that piece of copper many number of what free electrons are existing. Very interestingly, no free electrons are in the state of rest. Most probably individual electrons are going to have a speed of what? 10 to the power 5 meter per second. But the problem is all these free electrons, they have random motion. All these free electrons, they have random motion. Means these electrons are not going to move along one particular direction. So chances are there some electrons may be moving along this direction. Some electrons may be moving along this direction. Some may be moving along this direction. Some may be moving along this direction. Of course, the free electrons are moving. They are not in the state of rest. But the type of motion what they have is, that is a random motion. Means there is no net flow of any free electron along one particular direction in a conductor. ಯಾವುದೇ electron ಒಂದು particular direction ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ end A to end B or end B to end A ಆ type move ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. They are moving in a random direction. When motion of what? Electrons in a conductor is random, if we calculate the net average velocity of all the electrons, the net average velocity of all the electrons is 0. Concentrate on this sentence. What is the net average velocity of all the free electrons in a conductor? Net average velocity of all free electrons in a conductor is 0. Reason for this is they have which motion? Random motion. Very simple, I will tell you. If electron is moving along this direction, its velocity of course 10 to the power 5, that is plus 5. If same electron, if it is moving along opposite direction to this, its velocity is taken as minus 10 to the power 5 meter per second. Suppose in this direction, if you take the velocity as a plus 10 to the power 5 meter per second, opposite to this, I will take minus 10 to the power 5 meter per second. One direction, one particular direction, if the velocity is taken as positive, in the opposite direction it is taken as negative. Positive direction velocity get cancelled with what? Negative direction velocity. Therefore, what is the net velocity here? The net velocity is 0. Why the net velocity is 0? Due to the random motion of what? Free electrons in a conductor. Try to give the answer for my few questions before going to the concept called what? Drift velocity. Metals consisting of what? A rich number of free electrons. First point. Second point, all the free electrons in a metal, they are not in the state of rest. Because they have which energy? Thermal energy. Due to that thermal energy, maybe each electrons in a metal, that is free electrons in a metal, are going to have a speed or a velocity of the order of 10 to the power 5 meter per second. Unfortunately, whatever the free electrons we have in a metal, those free electrons have the random motion. Due to the random motion of the free electrons, if you calculate the average velocity of free electrons in any conductor in the normal condition, that average velocity is taken as 0. The average velocity is taken as 0. What is the meaning of average velocity is taken as 0? There is no net flow of charge along any one particular direction in a metal. ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಡ್ಡ ತಿಡ್ಡಿ ಇದೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಇದೆ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Current is produced only when there must be flow of charge in a conductor along one particular direction. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು particular direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ charge flow ಆಗಬೇಕು. Then only we can say that what? Current is flowing in a conductor. Means The conductor is conducting the what? Electricity. So to flow current in a conductor, or to have the current in a conductor, the necessary condition is charges must flow along one particular direction. For that what you have to do? You have to apply the electric field to a conductor. How you are going to apply the electric field to a conductor? Very simple. Take a conductor, take a metallic conductor. Across metallic conductor, I am going to connect a battery. As a result, one end of a conductor will be at a positive potential and another end of a conductor is at what? Negative potential. One side, say for example A, positive potential, B, negative potential. Now we can say that potential difference is applied across a conductor. When potential difference is applied across a conductor, one end of a conductor is at positive potential, another end of a conductor is negative potential. Now what happens? Electric field is going to set up. Electric field is going to set up in a conductor. In which direction? You know very well. The direction of the electric field is always from negative to positive. Along this direction, the electric field is going to set up. When the electric field is going to set up? When you are connecting a battery or you are applying the potential difference. When electric field is going to set up, whatever the free electrons we have inside the conductor, those free electrons will start experiencing the force. Yes, to force F is equals to Q into E is a force experienced by any charge in a electric field. ಎಲ್ಲ free electrons ಏನಿದ್ದಾವೆ metal ನಲ್ಲಿ, all free electrons are present within the electric field. Therefore those free electrons should what? Experience a force. Each electrons are experiencing a force which is equals to F is equals to small e into capital E. What is small e here? Charge of the electron, and E is electric field. When they are experiencing the force, they should move. When they are experiencing the force, they should move. You know very well. When any charge is experiencing a force, which force it is? Electrostatic force. Now this charge will start moving. Here charge means electrons will start moving. You know very well, negative charges will move in the direction opposite to the electric field. Positive charges will move in the same direction of what? Electric field. Here all the electrons are negatively charged electrons, and those negatively charged electrons are experiencing force. Due to that force, they will start moving in a direction opposite to the what? Electric field. Prati free electrons in a conductor, each and every free electrons in a conductor starts moving in a direction opposite to the direction of the electric field. Means free electrons in a conductor will start moving from end B of a conductor to what? End A of a conductor in the direction opposite to the electric field. Okay. Now if I ask, what is the force experienced by each electron in a conductor? Andre, the force experienced by each electron in a conductor is given by F is equals to small e into capital E. With this force, they start moving in a direction opposite to the direction of what? Electric field. Opposite to the direction of the electric field. Means in this case, in this diagram, the free electrons will start moving from B to A with some velocity. They are moving from B to A with some velocity, and that velocity will call it as a drift velocity. Concentrate here. Tell me, what is drift velocity? Average velocity. Average velocity with which free electrons in a conductor are moving in the direction opposite to the direction of what? Electric field. That velocity will call it as a drift velocity of free electron. Simple sense idರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. Very simple. force is experienced by the electron. When the force is experienced by the electron, it should move. It should move means it is moving with some velocity. That velocity we'll call it as a drift velocity. In which direction the electrons are moving? In the direction opposite to the direction of what? Electric field. So by summarizing all the concept, I can write the simple definition of what? Drift velocity. What is drift velocity? Average velocity. Average velocity with which free electrons in a conductor are moving in the direction opposite to electric field. In the direction opposite to the electric field. This velocity we'll call it as a what? Drift velocity of what? Free electrons. Now this drift velocity is responsible for flow of free electrons in a one particular direction of a conductor. As a result, the conductor starts conducting the electricity. ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. With that electric field, all free electrons in a conductor started experiencing force. In which direction? In the direction opposite to the direction of electric field. Okay. When electrons are experiencing the force, you know very well in which direction the force is acting. In that direction, all the electrons starts moving. Therefore, all the electrons, free electrons in a conductor starts moving from end B of a conductor to what? End A of a conductor due to their motion along one particular direction in a conductor. Electric current is going to produce. This concept we will call it as a drift velocity. With related to drift velocity, one more definition we are going to discuss here. That definition we will call it as a mobility. Mobility of free electrons denoted by what? Mu. Mu can be written as what? Vd by E. Vd by E. What is Vd? Drift velocity of free electrons in a conductor. What is E? Applied electric field. Then how we are going to define mobility? Drift velocity per unit electric field. Drift velocity per unit electric field, we will call it as a mobility of free electrons. Concentrate on this definition. Drift velocity per unit electric field. Drift velocity per unit electric field, we will call it as a mobility. You can write the SI unit for mobility. Mu SI unit, how you are writing? Velocity meter per second. Okay, velocity meter per second. Electric field Newton per coulomb. Electric field is Newton per coulomb. Now what I can write? Per Newton coulomb per meter per second. So this may be a SI unit of what? Mobility. This may be a SI unit of what? Mobility. So along with the mobility, let me introduce one more definition here, that is called relaxation time. Relaxation time, generally denoted by tau. Okay, relaxation time. Concentrate here. When the electrons are what? When the electrons are moving in a conductor, we didn't have only electrons there. Along with electrons, also we have positive ions. Electrons ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? Electrons already detached from the atoms of a conductor, and those atoms are called positive ions here. Those atoms are called positive ions. When the electrons, free electrons starts moving from one end of a conductor to the another end of a conductor, every time the free electrons will collide with what? Positive ions in a conductor. When they are colliding, their speed is going to decreases. Simultaneously, they are going to experience a force, and that force will increase the speed of the electron. Artha agtidena? When the free electrons are moving, suddenly they will collide with a positive ion. Speed decreases, but simultaneously they are acted upon by a force. Due to this force, the speed increases. Decrease in the speed due to the collision with positive ions, and increase in the speed due to the force what they are experiencing. That's what the motion of free electrons in a conductor is like. Stop and start motion. Stop and start motion. Stop due to collision with positive ions. Start due to force what they are going to experience. That's what when free electrons is colliding with what? Particular positive ion, till next collision, that free electron is going to move with a uniform velocity. Till next collision, it is going to move with a uniform velocity. Once it collides, then its velocity is going to decrease. Means between any two successive collision, the free electrons in a metal is going to move with a uniform velocity. Collide ಆದಾಗ velocity ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ. ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಎನಿ ಟು ಸಕ್ಸೆಸಿವ್ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋ ತನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್? The time interval between any two successive collision between what? Electron and positive ion in a metal, we'll call it as a relaxation time. During that period of time only the electron can move with a uniform velocity. ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಅದು ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Once it collide with the next atom, suddenly what happens, its velocity is going to decreases, but simultaneously it is acted upon by force. That force will increase the water speed. Till next collision, that free electron will start moving with a uniform velocity. During that time between the previous collision and next collision, whatever the time interval existing, that time interval we will call it as a relaxation time, and that relaxation time is denoted by the symbol tau here. Got my point? Then how we are going to define relaxation time? Tell me. The time interval between any two successive collision between electron and positive ion in a metal, we will call it as a relaxation time. So here we discussed about three important definitions. One is drift velocity, another one is mobility, third one is relaxation time. These are the definitions which are frequently come in examination for 1 mark. Let me know the definition of drift velocity. Average velocity with which all the free electrons in a conductor are moving from one end of a conductor to what? Another end of a conductor. That average velocity we will call it as a drift velocity. Drift velocity per unit electric field. Drift velocity per unit electric field is called mobility. Time interval between any two successive collision between free electron and positive ion in a metal, we will call it as a relaxation time. Okay.